in the consultations that were conducted, one theme came up over and over again. And it is the need to do one thing in absence of anything complicated in way of defining development, and it is to tackle head-on something that we all see as a major problem, both in our countries of origin, as it is also in our countries of destination. And it is the growing pattern of income and wealth inequality. The distribution of everyone's work is not being distributed in a way that is sustainable. And if no other qualifier has to be present when we talk about development, the one I just mentioned must be indeed it. Second of all, another topic that came up over and over again is the need for governments to be much more forceful and deliberate in confronting racism, xenophobia as two key factors characterizing the attitudes of people against migrants. If we don't tackle these evils, then the prospects of communities of migrants, of diasporas, to really fulfill their potential will continue to be diminished. Language matters. Words like illegal immigrants should be forever and once and for all done away with. We also highlighted in the consultations the need that far from the ideal, hundreds of thousands of people are forcefully returned on a yearly basis to their countries of origin. And frankly, little to none policy responses are often available for these populations. By way of recommendations, we identify the following. First, we must address the root causes of migration, particularly in this context of inequality that I already mentioned. If we don't, we are simply addressing only part of the challenge. Second, we need to include migration both as a cross-cutting topic that affects everything else that we do, but also as a specific component, in particular in the post-2015 development agenda. Three, the need for systematic policy coherence. And what we mean specifically is that migration in today's reality includes, among other things, as I already said, forced migration. It also includes forceful ways of people having to migrate resulting from climate change, as well as resulting from fear of persecution, violence, and simply the lack of not knowing whether you will come back home on a given day. Coherent policies must come into place for all of this. Fourth, education in all forms, as well as job experiences accumulated, must be recognized and applicable to both countries of destination and countries of origin. Six, governments must do better and produce concrete results when it comes to adapting their national laws so that every right available to people are also extended to immigrants. These also include rights that have to do with the political freedoms of communities. It is important that every right existing to citizens be fully extended also to those residing abroad. Governments must also produce real responses in the area of integrating populations that are being forcefully returned so that they can once again be active contributors to wealth generation and the overall well-being of societies, be those at home or abroad. Thank you.